Gaffer, your thoughts on today's game then?
Well, I mean, I could switch that question to you. I know I've got to answer it, but I just felt that first 20 minutes they changed their shape and it caught us out a little bit. And however, we weathered the storm, if you like, and gathered our momentum and sort of done okay. The second part of the first half. And then I thought the second half could have gone either way, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, we've lost the game on a couple of mistakes. We didn't quite win the ball when they went through. And then, unfortunately, Mark let it go under him, which is apologise to everybody, which is how he is. And it was just after Jarvis's chance where we played some good football and got him in. A couple of times we got in up there, hoping to score a goal. So for me, it was, I didn't think they had lots of chances in the second half. And I thought we had chances to go ahead and certainly a few chances to draw. So we're not in credit, so you can't enjoy the good parts of your game. So we've got to work very, very hard, as we will, and hope that we can in some way turn it round and a bit of luck goes our way.
Was you pleased though today, still creating chances? It's just that final ball that's been the difference really today between a draw and a defeat.
Yeah, I mean, you've just told me how you felt as well, which was great, because that's just the way I am. I don't want to be looking at it through rose-coloured glasses, because we know we've still got some work to do. But we did create chances. And Giles, what more can he do? He's gone to take it past him, and it's hit the goalie in the face, which is unfortunate. Normally, they'll be chucked away, and he's obviously not got his hands to it, so it's unlucky for us that it has hit him in the face. So yeah, there was a few good little passing movements, passing combinations in that second half. A couple in the first half, but we've lost the game again 1-0, and we just got to we've got to turn it round. And as I say, all you can do, I've just said to them, all we can do is work harder, and wait for our luck to change, and wait, to when you get one of them days where every chance you create goes in, and we need one of them pretty sharp.
Now you announced 2 loan signings before kick-off today in Dylan De Silva and Chinwiki Okoli. Both took part today, both played today. How do you think they got on?
I felt Chin done well. He's a big lad. We needed a big lad there because they had a big lad up front. Other than some marking in the box, not from him, from others, it looked like their centre forward got a couple of headers. But I thought Chin done okay. I thought he did well. And with Dylan, I think he's going to be a decent player, and he is a decent player. But unfortunately, we wasn't on top of the game for long enough for him to show us his game. Thought he worked hard, and they got booked, and he did work hard, and he got up and down. He made a couple of great runs, nearly got in. It was with him, we nearly put him in. He made some good runs inside. All in all, I think those 2 done okay. Unfortunately, Dylan had to come on because of an injury, and then we had to bring Mox on because of an injury. So it's again, you were talking to me about injuries before the game, and we're just getting unfortunate ones. I mean, Hansen after being concussed for 2 or 3 weeks, gets the ball smashed straight on his head. He's done all the protocol, so he should be okay, but he just felt dizzy. Didn't feel, he probably would have done without the concussion anyway. And unfortunately, he couldn't start the second half, so we had to use all 3 subs.
251 of the Yellow Army have made the long journey today, and we saw at the end there, clapping you off. They've seen the effort that the boys have put in today. And does that still,
Yeah, that's still there. That does. Yeah, that's still there. The effort from the lads, and that's always a part of my talk before games. we mustn't let our fans down. You know, so they've got to at least see the given of that you're trying, and you know, sometimes it's awkward for the supporters when the team's not quite firing. Then when it does, they get going again. Then when it doesn't, it's quiet spells, and we've got to create that intensity and relentlessness to keep our fans interested, you know, and supporting us. And yeah, most of them clap the lads off, you know, and we go over there, and we will do anyway, whatever, because absolutely we appreciate them, and we appreciate them turning up, and appreciate them travelling, appreciating the money they spend. We know that, but that's football. As and when we do turn it round, then you know, if they enjoy their football, and sometimes you enjoy your football, and you have to take winning with losing sometimes. Now we're losing too many, of course we are, but the next time we win, hopefully they'll be happier, and we put ourselves in more credit, and then we have to win another one, then another one, and at the moment we need a run of wins if we can.
There's a break from the league next week as we enter into the FA Cup with Hampton and Richmond at Plainmoor. Do you see that as a chance of maybe that the season could start to be kick-started?
Every game gives you that opportunity. Every game, and every game you go into, you hope that that's going to be the one. Now, of course, you know, the club wants to progress in the FA Cup, as we do, and every next game after a loss is a very important game. The fact that it's the FA Cup as well, and you know, again, you know, I'm not sure what support we get at Torquay for big games, but I see this as a big game for our football club, because we've got to try and progress in the FA Cup for lots of reasons. But yeah, if we can get that one win, that feeling of winning, then we might be able to move on. But you know, they're a difficult side here. They've got some good results here. They've got, you know, all four sides, or three sides, well, four really, get behind them, and it becomes a cauldron of noise when they're going well. We kept them quiet for some of the time, but unfortunately we won and lost it on a mistake at our end and not finishing at the other end.
Gaffer, thanks for your time.
Okay, no problem.